Today we are going to be going over 6 male characters who are coming back in GTA 6. Let's get into the video. Number 1, Michael DeSanta, formerly Michael Townley, is one of the 3 protagonists in Grand Theft Auto 5, along with Franklin Clinton and Trevor Phillips. He is voiced by Ned Luke. Michael is a former bank robber and career criminal who faked his death to retire and live a peaceful life with his family in Los Santos. However, he suffers from his unhealthy relationship with them and soon gets pulled back into his criminal life, forcing him to return to his old ways. Michael's story centers around how his seemingly idyllic and halcyon lifestyle is brought to a halt as his past demons and morally compromising mistakes come back to haunt him. Meanwhile, his midlife crisis pushes him to his ultimate snapping point, and he becomes determined to achieve something more with his life, while also attempting to escape his past, become a free man, and start a new life with his family. Michael is an old friend of fellow protagonist Trevor, and early on in the storyline, he also befriends Franklin and becomes a mentor figure to him. He is the husband of Amanda and the father of Jimmy and Tracy. Number 2, Patrick "Packy" McCreary. He is a character in the Grand Theft Auto series who appears as the main character and a friend in Grand Theft Auto 4. He made a cameo in The Lost and the Damned, a supporting character in The Battle to Gay Tony, and a minor character in Grand Theft Auto 5, appearing in the random event Getaway Driver, and based on its outcome, can become an optional heist accomplice. In the Grand Theft Auto Online update, The Diamond Casino Heist, he returns as a recruitable member for the heist in 2019. Packy is a member of the McCreary crime family and the youngest brother of the McCreary clan. Number 3, Carl C.J. Johnson is a character in the Grand Theft Auto series, appearing as the protagonist of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. CJ is the second in command of the Los Santos-based street gang, the Grove Street Families, which is led by his older brother, Sean Sweet Johnson, and includes his childhood friends, Lance Ryder Wilson and Melvin Big Smoke Harris. Having left his family and friends behind and moved to Liberty City for 5 years after the death of his younger brother Brian, CJ eventually returns home after learning about the murder of his mother. From there, he works to earn back the trust of his friends and family, restore Grove Street back to power, and learn the mysterious circumstances of his mother's death, only to later be betrayed by his friends and forced to flee Los Santos once again. While exiled, however, he makes numerous new friends and allies, becomes successful and wealthy enough through businesses and assets in both San Fierro and Las Venturas, and eventually returns to Los Santos to reunite with his family, exact revenge on those who wronged him, and reclaim the city for Grove Street. Carl is the son of Beverly Johnson, the younger brother of Sweet, and the older brother of Kendall and Brian. Number 4, Niko Bellic. He is the protagonist of Grand Theft Auto 4 and a supporting character in The Lost and the Damned and The Battle to Gay Tony. He is also mentioned by Lester Crest and Packy McCreary in Grand Theft Auto 5. The player can choose Niko Bellic as their parent modeled on Grand Theft Auto Online. Niko grew up in Yugoslavia, where he fought in the Yugoslav Wars. He later worked for organized crime syndicates as a hired gun in Liberty City. Ever since the Yugoslav Wars ended, Niko's main goal in life was to find and kill one of 2 men, Florian Kravic or Draco Breivik, for one of them betrayed and nearly killed him during the wars. Niko is the younger cousin of Roman Bellic and the son of Milica Bellic. Number 5, Lester Crest. Lester suffers from a wasting disease which has gradually worn down his motor skills during his life and left him wheelchair bound. Though he is able to walk short distances with the use of a cane, due to his limited mobility, Lester has grown considerably overweight, and he also suffers from asthma. It is implied that Lester was bullied in high school, as he posted on Bleeter that getting revenge on his old high school class never seemed to get old. Number 6, Trevor is a career criminal and former bank robber with a complicated past who later founded his own company, Trevor Phillips Enterprises. Operating with drug dealing and weapon smuggling in Blaine County, he is friends with Ron Jakowski and Wade Hebert, who work for his company, as well as the oldest and best friend of Michael, whom we believe to be dead for almost a decade after he faked his death to retire from the criminal life. Trevor is known to have a generally reckless and very aggressive behavior, but he is also very loyal and deeply respects all those close to him. Trevor's story focuses on how his actions have consequences on both himself and his friends, and I'm coming to terms with Michael's past actions. Trevor later also befriends the third protagonist, Franklin, becoming somewhat of a mentor figure to him. Well guys, I hope we see these characters in GTA 6. If you enjoyed this video, click on the videos on screen now or that are linked in the description below. Please be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell to get notified of every video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Later.